YouTube. Secret Sheehan here with another throwing knife review. And today what I'm going to be reviewing is the Gill Hibben cord grip triple thrower knife set. It comes as a set of 3. This is the large and it's United Coultery. The length, according to them, is 8 5/8 inches and the blade is 4 1/4. The weight is 5 3/4 ounces, and the cost for this set from Amazon.com now in December of 2014 is $23.29. You might be able to get it cheaper or more expensive somewhere else, but that's what they charge. It's a metal wrapped with cord, as you can see, and the steel is a 420 J2 stainless steel, which I don't know that much about the steels. I just know that I really like this knife. The weight for the length is very good. Let's do a verification on that, though. I don't know why, I think it's always a neat thing to do. If we put this here, and we'll see 8 1/2 is about right for the length, inches. And then if we want to do the scale, we can scale in here. And we'll see what they say it weighs. And they're going to put it at 5 1/2 for the corded knife with the cord. I'll talk about this in a second. These really have the cord on it. They just have the duct tape on it, and that is 5 3/4. So that's exactly what they say. So anyway, somewhere in between 5 1/2 and 5 3/4 is what they weigh. Now they do come with the cord on it, and a lot of people, really serious knife people, that's sort of silly because the cord's going to get torn to pieces fairly quickly, and so why even do it? In fact, some people will take it off right when they get it. What I do is I'll duct tape them like I did this one, and I've been throwing these two knives hundreds of times, and so far it's held up quite well. If I take these off, the cord should be fine. I don't even have any holes in the duct tape, which is sort of surprising. But this is how I throw them. When this review is over with, I'll duct tape this. You can tell that I've also thrown them with the cord. Did get a little bit of chew up on it, and that's when I decided to duct tape. The point's really, this is solidly built. I've never been able to tip or break or anything to the point. And another advantage of this knife over some of the other throwers is that it actually has a sharp edge all the way up to here, and you can keep it quite sharp. I don't, because I throw them, but you could use these knives for camp knives or something. Take a set out in the woods with you, and you keep it sharp enough you can skin an animal and do all kinds of things with it. But nice knives for that. I'm a no spin thrower, so I hold it like this, and this in no way is going to bother me because I don't hold it by the blade. If you did, you throw it like this, and again, you're all right. The blade's not going to bother you. It breaks the rules. What a lot of people like to say, even for beginners, get at least a 10-inch knife with some weight to it. The little knives are the more dangerous ones because they tend to bounce back a lot quicker and hit you. If you do start with lighter knives, I suggest going at an angle to the target, so if you're up close and all and they bounce, it won't be straight back at you. It'll tend to be out a little bit. But I've thrown these an awful lot, and I just really love them. They're very good. I think these would be good knives for a beginner. Just make sure that you might be at an angle a little bit to really get comfortable with it. Later on in this video, I will actually demonstrate throwing them by the blade and by the handle, so you can get a sense of what at least I can do with them. And for what it's worth, I'm not that great of a thrower, but do a pretty good job with these. Anyway, I do recommend these. I think they're good value, and I've had great luck with them. They've really taken a lot of abuse and just really solid and nice. That's what it's worth.
Well, I gotta say that was horrible throwing. You saw me get them all. You don't know how many times it took me. The no spin, I mean the spin throws, great. These things are really good spinners for a half spin and a whole spin. I went to the no spin and did quite a few before I finally got it. I always missed one in the whole sequence. It would be a different one, but that's not fair either, because these knives are 8.5 inches. All other knives that are this size, I'm going to be totally different doing things with. I'm not going to be trying this. This is, for a knife this small, that stuff is pushing it. And it really handled it well. I love them. Didn't do as good with them as I wanted to, but you know, that's how life is. Anyway, you saw them throw. They're heavy. They're nice. Good price. Good deal. Secret Corscian, over and out.